Alrighty, mic check, 1, 2, 3. Alright, camera's moving just fine, background noise is playing, microphone's being picked up just fine. Everything seems a-okay. Alright, let's get started. Oh, burped a little bit there, my apologies. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Mattoon Corner. I'm your host Mattoon, and welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing well. Now then, another day in our grind. Got some more commissions to get through. I went from having no commissions to like 6 all in one day. I already got through half of them, so thankfully I can just chip away at those little by little. If all goes well, we'll be reducing that name even further down to only 2 today. So fingers crossed there. Well, enough dilly-dallying. Let's get started. Better earlier this time. Hey, Mimi! Happy to have you here. Pardon me just a moment. I'm just making sure I have all the refs I need. I'm going to be working with a 4K canvas just because it's a very simple framing for a commission, this one. So, I have an idea of how I want to go about this one. Got the pose, got the character design. I also got the background example because this is one of the few times where someone asked me to do specific background. Because I'm getting a bit more confident in my backgrounds, I figured, there's no reason to like charge for this, you know. I know some people like to charge for more complex backgrounds. Honestly, it just kind of depends on the commission for me. I won't say it's the same amount of effort, obviously. Do I have everything open? Yes, I do. Alright then. Let's get started. Also very excited this month because I feel like this is going to be a pretty good Christmas. I'm doing pretty well financially. Commissions are still coming in. Building up a little bit of... Why is this not working? Oh, my shortcut controller's not working. Hold on. There we go. There. Financially, I'm doing pretty good for the first time in a while. What's up? This feels a little uncalibrated. Hold on. Now, any other commission I get this month, basically going to my little Christmas fund. I already have an idea for what I want to buy for my little brother and my mom. I can't tell what I want for my grandma or my dad, though. I'm trying to figure that out. Like, what could I get for my dad at this point, honestly? I don't think he needs a wall. To be honest, if I could buy a ridge wall for him, maybe like that. Like ridge is just another paid promotional wall, but like I've seen some of them in person. Those are really nice. I always wanted like one of those flat walls. I always find those like flat walls very useful. But to be fair, Dad puts a lot of stuff into his wallet, so maybe not. I'll think of something. Hello? Hey, Taco! Happy to have you here, too. As you can see, my art is currently riveting. Lines. Looking today, just some commission stuff I got on the docket. Shouldn't be too bad. Man, what you drawing? These are better lines of what I can make. I'm currently just drawing a commission. That one commission of the girl with the sword and river I mentioned to you, Crystal, you know? Alright, yep. Getting trolled by the fishing Stardew. Fishing minigame is unreasonably hard. Hey, they even made the fishing minigame hard? Dang. That thing. You know that thing where it happens with like your headphone wires where they keep like wrapping themselves up in the middle? It's a little annoying. Stardew fishing is like the best part. Ooh. In fair, like Mimi here, Dark Knight Bowman Chow for context. Her name is Mimi, and really nice to acquaint you too. Recently got back into Stardew, basically. She's been kind of hyperfixating over it. So I'm kind of interested, curious to see how her opinions have kind of been going around with it, you know? Roseport, I am #1 fishing supporter. True. Sorry, piss easy, but then some jolt around the line it's like, come here. Nah, happens, Mimi. Don't you worry. I get you. Like, I get you, don't worry. I've only been playing Series for a handful of days. That's what makes it fun, though. Let's stop on a Trap Bobber and have a good old time. I want you to know I read that as Trap Boober for a second. Yep. OMG, it's Maddie. Hey, Miss Urosa, thank you kindly for the follow. It's Addy. Atty. I'm sorry I'm drawing a bit of a blank here. Hold on. course, you will all people read it that way. Hey, don't call Taco out like that. He's just a dude. Literally just a guy. A rough background. How the background's gonna be some more curved trees, more or less. And I'll just use the colors I got. The colors that I got from the reference here as a baseline. That's a little snack. Eh, easy there, Tiger. That is like a year 2 thing. Yeah, like level 6 fishing. Ooh. Little is right. But yeah, Mr. Rosa, I'm sorry to say, I'm kind of drawing a blank on who you are. I feel like I should recognize you, but I'm kind of drawing a blank here. I'm sorry. This is a pretty solid rapier design, honestly. So. Bunny Bones Live, The Way to Blade. Hey, Bunny! That's a name I recognize. His rulers cleaned this up. I'm just sketching out the rough shape. Thickens out a little bit here. He made it too thick, though. It's too thick. Also, fun fact, you're at the top of my Twitch recap. Hey, thank you. You've only been coming in here recently, though. I'm not sure I'm not sure that's an indicator of my success, or you're just not using Twitch enough. Made Sate, I heard thickness. Hey, hello. Aren't you the only person I tune into regularly? Cyber PK, Fortnite guy was there too, but it was because I use them for free stuff. That's fair. Oh, Tempest. I recognize the ad. I didn't recognize the name. In my head, dude, Made Sate, you are Tempest to me. That's how I always see you as. Howdy. I'm good. I can see you just working on commissions at the moment. Bowser is effing up everything again. What'd they do now? I feel like if it had we do just blade. I feel like it's like that. Then it's almost like she's putting her forehead on like the sharp edge of the blade. I think it's gonna be like a flat line here, honestly. Hey, another system after they finish hypercharges. Buffies, they're calling them. Oh boy. It's already hard enough to try and get all the hypercharges. Now adding a system on top of that, instead of like working what they have. Brawl Stars design kind of feels like they're just keep adding more on top of everything. with a straight character buffs on a gotcha. Of course. I thought they wanted to remove randomness in this game. They're saying more of it. Yeah. All your souls playing B3. Come on. I gotta say this thing so I don't lose it, and so I don't lose progress later. About Brawl Stars, except for these shorts, I keep seeing about Supercell ruining their games. Every 2 shorts a joke about Mega Knights. Where is it? That's Clash Royale, I think. Yeah, Clash Royale's Mega Knight's a Clash Royale thing. A Clash Royale thing, not like Supercell's other games. There's Brawl Stars character called Byron. Sarah White Messeries. They're trying to look up Byron from Pokemon. Happy December. Hey, happy December, bunny. Hope you're having a good one. Hey, yeah, Byron's a this like snake oil salesman fella. From Brawl Stars. We have it about this. There's a new key system, and one of the keys is a brawler key that lets you pick any. Yes! I can finally unlock Draco! And one of the keys is the free pass, so you can get your. And one's in the free pass, so you can just get your Dragon Boy. Yes! Okay, for context, I basically started playing Brawl Stars because Crystal got me to play, mostly because of one character named Draco. I love him. He's best boy. Like, genuinely my favorite character in the game. Just gotta go. Great vibes and good on the mission. Thank kindly, Tempest. Have a good one. And thank you for the follow. Hydration check. Drink. I really gotta come up with new point redeems. Balloons makes me want to balloon it up. Balloon it up. Do it. But also Hunky Boys. I still looking for a yippee thing. I really gotta figure out how to work that into. Well, draw Hunky Boys and then balloons. Hey, Fantastic! Happy to have you here. Yeah, that's a bit of a surprising name. Okay, yeah, this feels half-baked. I gotta redo this. The head's fine. The body itself, the body plate. Saw a tweet if I came for a visit. Hey, well, happy to have you tune in. I gotta plan this out a bit better. That's one thing I kind of realized about myself. I tend to like rush things, and when I end up looking back, like things just feel a bit off, like proportion-wise stuff. I really gotta be more careful with this kind of stuff. Let's start from the top. Welcome to the family. Yeah.
Just listen what's called the years, the word of the guy who was hated by the god of
He's got for having made Twitch ad. Ah, my bad.
just listen.
Yeah, Twitch ads are a little annoying, admittedly. If I could shut them off, I would, but every little bit of income is always valuable. So. One of us. True. He's working his piece so far, though, dude. How'd you think, Adley? Now you can see my process in action, I suppose. That's a lot better like planning. Shoot, I did it on the wrong layer, didn't I? Yep, I did. Shoot. That works. Hey, thank kind of for the follow, man. Fantastic. Mortal Master 64, taking time for the follow. I'm gonna clock out to do my own thing. Keep making wonderful stuff, dude. Thank you, fantastic. Have a good one. Hey, Knuckles. Hi, Relaine. Hello, everyone. Lots of new faces, lots of old faces. Happy to have everyone here. Ah! I deserve that. Thanks, skeletons, man. Yeah. You're drawing? That's a commission I got paid to do. Are there commissions you don't get paid to do? Well, like, in that case, I consider, like, an art trade a commission. Does that count? I didn't get paid for it, but, like, someone, like, trades me something. Surprisey, happy to have you here again, too. Get paid, don't you? The ones I tell him to do because he's too nice to say no. I mean, you still pay me for them. Yeah, I give you a special Mattoon friend discount, but, like, you know. Alright, things. I'm pretty good. How much are commissions? I sell full color commissions for 100. For 100. 2 carries 150. Not safe for work is usually an extra 20 on top of that. Safe for work just ask for shit somehow. Yeah, I know. The only difference is that I tend to say that, like, if you do just ask, like, I can't promise like I'll get it out quickly either. You know? I never like asking for like my friends to commission me because I never want to like treat friends like piggy banks. That makes sense, you know. Feeding that for 100, maybe chuckle. I don't know why. Leave my stutter alone. I mean, I'm average. It's a song from Fortnite. Ban him. No, I'm not gonna ban Taco for a funny comment. Yes, hold on. I want a Morrowind grind. I already beat the final boss and all DLC, so now I'm collecting useless loot to fill up my grind, fill up my room grind. Hey, nice! Can't believe Miku and Godzilla firing a beam at reality warping demons is Fortnite lore. True! That's a dumb question, put you on the spot. What's up? I think a 2x2 character art now has been shown more characters and there's been time to sit on it. If want me to be very honest, in terms of like Danganronpa 2x2 times 2, the new character art feels looking at the new character art, it looks like how I see the Danganronpa 2 art in my head. Like, I think the art is good. Like I can't really say but like comparing it to one by one, obviously, like, really just the man's art style improving over time. But like, I can't even say like it's even like that transformative, all things considered, to me. It's just more modernized. It's not as transformative as like say like the Spyro remake that completely or Crash that completely reimagined certain characters and designs, you know? Side by side is scary. You know, let me go ahead and look that up. Hold on. Oh, like here, hold on. Hajime. Like, yeah, that's Hajime. I can't, like, his proportions are a little different. They made their heads a bit small. Their heads are a bit smaller. And, they also did like, has less emphasis on, like, the fake black lines for line art. And they had a lot more, like, shading and detail certain elements. Like, his hair is more layered now. But, like, if I close my eyes and I imagine Danganronpa 2, it's kind of how it looks like in my head. I will say, I like the colors more in the original. More like how his skin tone has like a reddish shading to it. Yeah, in the remake, it kind of looks like they all just shade every character with black. And I'm not a big fan of that. Never shade with black. It always just ends up looking a bit funky, you know? Ah, hi, Relaine. I just had some examples. One sec. What's up, sweetie? I exploded Danganronpa 2 with my friend hitting me with Yaoi one time. Ah. Yeah, Danganronpa has a very prolific Yaoi fan base. The guy fell from Ace Attorney. Kind of unwarranted, in my opinion. What's unwarranted to you, Crystal? Like the Yaoi, or the remake in general? Oh wow, Togami does look a little. It's the fact that his head is drawn at a slightly different angle, and his head's a bit rounder, like the top of his head. Stupid Trails merch wish I didn't sell any Randy Solo merch. Send them feedback because they were asking on Twitter. Just for a Randy Solo standing to pop up as the image of "Thanks for your feedback." Or see if it was for sale. It's not. I think I'm being hated on right now. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Someone trolled you. That's just mean. Yaoi. Yeah, honestly, like the thing about the Yaoi fan base in Danganronpa really is the fact that Nagito and it really is because of Nagito. Nagito is a very fascinating character. Is a fascinating character to me. I like Nagito. I think he can be I think his hope fanaticism is a little funky. I do like Nagito as a good rival antagonist. The Yaoi is like babies first. Yeah, It's like I completely understand why some people are hooked into it, even if I don't really like see the big hype myself, you know. I'm gonna send the whip over to my my client so I can work on the background. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to line art. That's happened to me so many times. I've been baited by posts so often. Well, actually, I got baited by like a by a Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls thing. It's okay, honey. I got my damn fridge magnet. At least my $15 Randy Orlando fridge magnet. You also ordered the you also ordered that Reno plushie I showed you, didn't I? Did you? Kamada wants that cookie bad, I'm not blind, but Hajime feels like he straight up hates him most of the time. Yeah, also true. Did nice. I'm really proud of you. Really happy I found that for you then. I can move on to line art now. That's good. Remember, kids, use your digital art tools. Kane Salon. Hello there. Hey, what do you know? What do you know? Folks, Kane here is the person I'm doing this commission for. What do you know? The less I say about Kokichi and Shuichi, the better. Also fair. I know you're not a big fan of of V3 in general, so I kind of figured you wouldn't really care about the yaoi. And to be fair, I feel like a lot of ships online are guy that wants to fuck and guy that someone wants to fuck someone up. Lamau. Yeah, basically. How many ships can be summed up with these two hate each other and that being the entire point? True. See, the good gay ships in Dangan are all the ones about side characters that don't matter and die in case 3. Ishimaru, Hiyoko, Tenko, Angie. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, I think my brain read her name as Capsulon. No, Cap. That's terrible, I'm sorry. Capsalon is me whenever I wear a hat. True! It's always good to wear a hat. And shipping is funny to me because you get the girlies that want to ship everything, you get the most peculiar shit. Then you end up with Ibuki and Togami because there was no one left, or everyone trying to wring out everything outside because they can't. Lamau. Basically, yeah. Like again, I found it fascinating that Joe didn't know much about Togami and Ibuki, because like when I was like big into Danganronpa fandom, that was like the big ship between the two. As I have like Ibuki and Hajime, like I feel like Hajime kind of works with everyone, if I'm being honest, even more so than like all the other characters. Hajime is such an everyman that you can work him into basically any ship. Remind me, I need to play a trilogy. It's already sad on my Steam library. I think right now Mikan is her most popular ship. That's what I personally see the most. What's the most? Ibuki? We can just kiss every girl. True. What the F is a Danganronpa? Good question. Still trying to figure it out on myself. Well, one thing Danganronpa fans can all agree with, even if you don't like V3, Kaito Momoda is the best character in that game. Put some respect on Kaito Momoda, Luminary of the Stars. They get the people who look at games ship decides to put Sonio Fakane for some reason. Good old Beauty and the Beast ships. What can I say? The glorious thing about shipping a game with a cast like Danganronpa is that you generally get so many ships that you start seeing people ship everyone with everyone. It honestly gets kind of wild. Got a gambling ad. Twitch. Why is Twitch? Okay, genuine question. Why does Twitch like not allow gambling streams, but also allow gambling ads? And Amazon has like a partnership with DraftKings, which is a sports betting app. Gambling is a plague, genuinely. And I say this as someone who plays gacha games. I have spent money on a gacha game, but I've never spent like $100 on a character. The most I've ever spent on a gacha game is like $30. That's because I really wanted to get Albedo back when I was playing Genshin. I can't even tell you why. I just really wanted Albedo for some reason. Wish I could say the same. Stairs of my C2 Wanderer! Buddy! Jesus! Ah, oh, jeez. No, here's the worst thing, Kane. I don't play Genshin anymore. I'm so far behind the story. I'm still in Inazuma. I don't play Genshin anymore. Yeah. That's about Pokemon Master being marketed as a game for players 4+. Yeah. I mentioned Kaido though. How often you get shit with Shuichi and Kokichi? His girlfriend's like the third most popular. The Yaoi ship is strong. Just like how in Kingdom Hearts, Sora's girl Kairi is not his most popular ship. I mean, they add a feature where you can just jump to the current region's Archon quest to do the Archon quest later. No, I know that. My thing is, like, I just feel like Genshin's a big open world thing. I don't really have a lot of time to play open world games, basically. So I kind of set myself more on, like, other Hoyoverse games. Kingdom Hearts. Hey, nice! In particular, I think my favorite Hoyoverse game, particularly, is, like, ZZZ. Mostly because I prefer, like, the urban fantasy angle. Honkai Star Rail is pretty. Honkai Star Rail I like because I can just play on my phone. It's not a few like my phone can't like run like perfectly, not like 60 FPS, but it runs it fine enough to be able to play. You know. Helps as also like a it's a 2D, it's a turn-based game, so like, I don't have to worry about like action stuff, you know. Zara's the one I play. That's fair. That's always fun. What are you drawing? I am drawing a commission for Kane here. Anyway, he's kind of breeze past line art. That's pretty much usually the most reliable thing I think. My D&D character. Oh, nice. I didn't know much about the character stuff. I don't typically like ask for like lore and stuff while I'm drawing a character. I simply just need a design. But she is a very nice character design. I really like her. Good job, Kane. 13 people in chat. Dang. I feel like my viewership in general has been going up. I do appreciate it. Also helps I've been trying to promote it more often. Nope. Kane Upson, thank you for the follow. It was fun seeing the chat be active. True. Helps me bounce off someone. Now, apologize if like some messages like I end up missing if things go fast. I do have to focus on like actually drawing, and I can't always look at my chat and look at my art at the same time, you know. So if there's ever a message like I don't see, my apologies. Sometimes lore helps. Some gives you a feel for the character. True. Like just going off of the just going off what Kane asked me for, I can kind of tell like this piece is meant to be a bit more somber, so I kind of want to. I figured I'd give her a more solemn expression. Cross hatching there. Really love the cape floating in the wind. Yeah, like, to be honest, I'm kind of glad I caught that, because I kind of noticed like, I had forgotten to sketch in the cape at first. That's why it's in a different color, you know? I'm a professional artist, as clearly. That's a lot. That may be biased to capes and cloaks. Oh, I love a good cape. I'm also partial to like jackets and stuff. Thing is, I like capes, so I'm honestly not very good at drawing fabric and stuff. I really gotta take some cues from Neko Arts. I think that's what her username is, right? Neko Art, actually. Nicholas Gravel. He's just one dude who does really fun things with a lot of like cape designs. Well, hold on, I'll show you what I mean. Like this guy draws like these characters in these like big frilly capes and these big frilly cloaks and stuff. And like look at the detail on every cape he draws is like this. It's beautiful. Every cloak, every cape this man draws is amazing. Makes them all look so shiny and lettery. It's amazing. I really gotta like reference this guy's stuff for thing. Look at this, man. It's awesome. Really gotta figure out how these people do these things sometimes. Wait, does he have like the colored line art throughout the entire all of the thing? Dang, I know for hair. I never did that for a cloak. Huh. Yeah, a character with a jacket and song enough to function as a cape. It rules. I think I recognize this art. You should. Like they're pretty big on Twitter. Their stuff's really good too. Highly recommend their content. They do a lot of fun fan content too. The artist envy, true. Started trying to think where hair's one outline color, bodies another, outfits another one. They're pretty poggies. Hey, nice. Like I said, when I do colored line art, I try to make, like, have all the colors, like, in one area. Then I also try to do, like, colored line art. Like, the hair specifically be one line art color. Unless the character has, like, black hair, where that case I tend to just... actually, hold on. Character has black hair, I tend to just give them, like, I tend to just give them, like, normal black, line art. This guy's... I'll do, like a study, like a character's, like an art study on this guy's stuff sometime. I'm very curious. And at the same time, I'll always appreciate a character, someone who manages to use, like, pure black in their art, because pure black is a really weird color to work with. Yeah, I almost never used pure black, pure white. I used it early on, just can't anymore. Yeah. I used to use pure white for, like, eyes and stuff. I think it works. I think that still works pretty well. Pure black is a color I only use for, like, these, like, big hard shadows, which I don't even use all the time. I usually just usually if, like, the character design asks for it, you know? And pure white for eyes, which for me then purely gets you blues. That's fair. I usually I'll shade white with blue, but unless it's like a warm the piece is like a warm color palette in general, then I'll try to use like a pinkish red. It all depends on like what the vibes I'm going for. Kane, I don't know if you're still here or not. Out of random curiosity, how did you find me by chance? Did I just show up on your VGen feed by chance? Can't say I recognize you. I recognize your name from anywhere. Yeah, pretty much. That's fair. I would just get like a little curious when how folks end up stumbling on me. I was just scrolling through VGen, and my stuff showed up. Nice. Oh, I'm glad my stuff had called enough attention for you to want some art of her. All Hail Shadow! True! I see All Hail Shadow's playing. I love the song. For context, the music that's playing, I can't hear the music. For context, I have a YouTube video on the background. That's what I tend to listen to while I'm working. So I'm always a little fun. It's always a little funny when songs pick up on stream. My sketch is done. Now, what I always like to do is I like to select everything that's not gonna be the character. Hold on. All this is getting colored in just because of how things are spaced out. Yeah. Like a darker thing. Decrease this thing by 1. Ah, wrong glare. For Tokyo's with stopless GM, this is maybe tab back in. That's fair. I use shading for a given color. I tend to use colors that are adjacent to it. Like yellow, I use orange, red, darker shades, and green for highlights. Probably a super common technique, but I feel like a light funnel like I've discovered it. Well, if you pay, well, my method is kind of, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of just like vibe it out. Alright, now that I got the character line, I'm gonna work on, start working the background now. Birds. I have like, yeah, so I have like the exact intersection of the face and the sword, the connecting point, where the thing is. That's where your line of sight wants to be. All right, now for the background. This is probably the part that's gonna take the most, just because like backgrounds in general to me tend to be a bit of a struggle. I do think I've gotten better at them, you know. If this was a beach background, I feel like I'd do a much better job, but it is what it is. Maybe the first time I've done like a river background. Actually, hold on. Let me find the other one I did. I can't show it on stream I know for a fact I can't, but you know. That's too much booty. This is still too cartoony. Yeah, right, a good idea. I was still struggling with backgrounds at the time. Not bad, but I probably could do a much better job today. Do a better job drawing a character too, actually, in hindsight. I was talking to myself at this point. I'm sorry. Backgrounds be hard, and I do love save escapes. Probably one of the hardest things to do. Oh, saves are a pain, man. I have a lot of respect for anyone who can draw a good save escape. I know I can. What is a background? True! I'm trying to find a pen I usually use for this. Hold on. That's it. You did a good job in the city in the Dead on Arrival promo. I do think that was a good one. That was a pretty good one. To be honest, I think I've done good for most of the backgrounds I've drawn for you, Crystal. Most of the background pieces I've done. I think the only one I think was kind of a miss was the pier I did for the heretics. Didn't come across very much as a beach or a pier. I think they kind of flubbed that one. No things. We do this by hand like real men. Your art is worth charging for me to get the idea. And I just genuinely didn't see how anyone would want to pay for my stuff. Eventually, I underestimate how much people will pay to see their funny little guys. Those things just feel like kind of rude asking for money because of the imposter syndrome. Never see it as like asking for money. I always see it as more so just like you being a small businesswoman. You gotta respect the hustle, you know? I kind of like completely ignore this middle section because like the character's gonna be missing, gonna be in the middle of it, so. I'm very small. Not being the needs a chair to reach top shelf allegations. Doesn't be like that for me. For now, all I can offer is trade, which is completely fair. The important thing is to never devalue art. We're all different parts of artistic journey. I honestly think there's still always a lot of things I need to improve on still, art-wise. Fishing an artist to draw me a photorealistic $1 million check. Oh boy. Hyper-realistic dollar bill. I said $1 million, but then use British spelling instead of spelling of check. Give us a stream. Have it going, Crystal. There's a specific brush I'm looking for. Hold on. Strong. Thank you. I was looking for a certain brush now. Hold on. I'm gonna look actually at my library. Give me a minute. Have you ever saw Plane, Trains, and Automobiles? I've watched the Pixar movie Planes before. Does that count? Probably not. It's an old comedy movie. We played John Candy and Steve Martin. Pretty funny. I'm not much of a cinephile, admittedly. I don't know, like the big history. I'm not big historical movies. I can verb that I'm uncultured in that regard, I guess you could say. Yeah, what time is it? 9:12. Not bad so far. I got the banger. What's playing? Oh, Devil May Cry 5, of course. DMC themes are always good. It looks amazing. Thank kindly. Add a little bit more color correction here. Let's multiply layer at the bottom. All right, not bad at all. Kane, what do you think so far? Is it to your liking? I always appreciate when I can like stream these things to my clients because it just helps them. Honestly, I can just get like a yes or no answer. All right then. Like I said, very simple background for the most part. This is not really something I'm super used to. Probably good if I spent a bit more time. I could probably do something a lot cleaner, but you know. Not for the character. This shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, maybe I've been there some more animal. True. Snails poop and they use the poop to turn fertilizer, grow more grass. It's an endless cycle. Wake up, sheeple! Got Dungeon and Dragons ad while you're working on my commission of my D&D character. Hey! Cosmic coincidences. What do you know? What's up? For a shiny cypher for weeks now. I turned someone into an Abra outbreak and immediately fell the shiny Abra. Oof. I think Cantomon just hate me. Then immediately a shiny Cypher shows up. Watch. Homophobic Cypher! Funny because I have a shiny Hisui and Voltorb, but Cleaver is my favorite Hisui mod, so I want to get it for my ribbon collection. Ooh, nice. Man, face the stupid ass look I had when shiny Hisui Zoroark just appeared in front of my eyes like, hi. So the clip of that. So manifest the luck of watching my friend make dope stuff. Hey, thank you. I'm glad you like my stuff, man. Very good stuff. What's not to love? True. What the? Oh my god. A YouTuber I used to watch when I was like 14 just followed me. You guys ever watch Connor the Waffle? I used to love that guy's videos. Yeah, he just followed me. But you know. Neat. I just realized she has a scar on her other. If I had drawn her on the other, I hadn't heard her name. This guy still makes content. If I had noticed that she had a scar, I'd have drawn her in the opposite direction. Yeah, well. Oh, I can work with this though. What if I can kind of? Well, it kind of works. What if I kind of like expand a little bit to be a little under the nose? And it doesn't work on my art style very much. That kind of works. Kind of loots the scar inside. Not perfect, but I'll take what I can get. That's me whenever I draw a side character profile of a character with their hair covering one eye. True. Alright, liner color's done. What time is it? 9:30. Alright, we got time to finish this up then. The shading. So shading, shadow outlines on the metal because it's technically metal. Highlights, the highlights, and then some ambient occlusion. Not bad. We should be able to do that pretty quickly. Ah. Yo, Kane, thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Yeah, fantastic job. Well, I'm glad you like it so far.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. You're better than that.
A Shadow's down. Nope. Yeah. Hi, Chaos. Howdy, howdy. I still find it mad funny seeing Divine Death Blast. What are you drawing? I'm just working on a commission for Kane over here. You're already in the chat too. Wait. I do too, and why I like using it on Matt. Of course you do. Need to give it a. To be fair, Matt, you're the one who still has it there. Need to give it an animation. Only day I get to redeem these without blowing up your ears. I need to add more stuff. I need to add more cool things. So much to do solo time. That blow up his ear is funny that way. What's funny is realize our stream schedules are kind of complement each other. Huh. Like barring Sunday, it's literally a pattern of me stream, you stream, you stream, me stream, you stream. Huh. Yeah, fair point. I figured it would probably get Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays probably the best thing, because Tuesdays, Thursdays are usually days my folks leave for church. At least my dad. So you tend to have the thing for myself. I can tend to raise my voice a bit better, a bit more. Mom's calling me. I had no schedule set on stream. I just watched Matt Duarte die in video games when I'm able to. True. I'll say, what do you mean die? Also, folks, I'm pretty sure on Thursday I'm going to be streaming Metroid Prime 4, if all goes well. I do like me some Metroid. Metroid Prime 4 drops on Thursday! Super excited. Oh, there is a chance of you dying in that now. Oh, 100%. Especially because I want to try playing with the mouse controls. That sounds fun. Is when I get out of work. Nice. Here's open. I don't work at all this week until the weekend, so I get to watch you play. Yippee! Hooray! That's still metallic on her outfit. That's a bit better. I have a paler yell I like to use. I have a paler yell. Taco, do you for Matt's downfall for me? If I can make it. Oh, thank you. Oh, great God. My friends are collaborating against me. Joy. What was it? Yeah. With friends like these, who genuinely needs enemies? Man, this is the 5th Cypher massive outbreak I've gotten. I'm not doing okay. What's happening? I paused the tab for 2 seconds. No, it's you. Where are your little head? Your little head. That's Mimi. Okay, are you conspiring to murder people again? It's not a conspiracy if it's out in the open, silly. True. Alright, almost done. Just add a bit of ambient occlusion to add some, what's it called? To add some contrast here and there. Nope. That'd be Shiny's ass anyway. True. They made Shiny Paras and PLA look entirely distinct from its normal form. Why did they do that? I don't see why not. Oh, this is exactly the same. To be fair, I feel like a lot of shinies were fixed with Pokemon Lens-ZA. I try to do like a wind thing. Hold on. Nice, I love it. Well, I'm glad you like it so far. I just want to try to do like a little bit of a wind effect. This way, kind of make it look like it's blowing. Like our logo on the side, well, make fun of for a shorter game or something. Thank you, thank you. Yatta, yatta. When you put on a party? Oh, dang, I put the wrong, Dang it! How long have I been like this? Shoot. There we go. Wrong button. I think I might have mashed the wrong key. I have my key 3 and 4 is a my num key 3 and 4 is my birthday hat. I use this for my birthday. To be honest, before this stream, I wanted to see if I can give myself a Christmas hat so I can do like the Christmas theme streams. I always be doing funky shit when I look away for a millisecond. That was an accident. Yes, I can swap hats. I can swap hats on a dime. Happened when you tried to readjust the wind visual. I probably mashed it when I wasn't looking. That's what happened. Yes, I'm the Hat Man. The Hat Man needs to have many hats. Shut up, Joseph. I know I only have 2. I'm tired of this conversation. Strength 20. And manually do some erasing here and there just to really sell the effects. There we go. Not bad at all. Now my signature and we are good to go. Breathtaking. Hey, I'm glad you like it, dude. Man. I'm gonna be honest, I'm assuming you're a guy because Kane is a male name, but I don't know. So I didn't want to assume, you know? I'm a guy. Okay, just making sure. Just making sure I've gotten... You never know, I've seen more feminine people presenting with a masculine name and vice versa. I was more asking. Yeah, we are just about done. Not bad at all. What time is it? It is... I'm gonna wait for the, street, at the end, so then we can finish things up. Perfect. Well, I'm glad you like it. I'll be sending it to you through VGen in a few. Don't you worry. I'll wrap up the finalization thing. You can download it for there, okay? Heck yeah. Alright. Now then, hold on. Alrighty. Who wants to raid my friend? Who wants to raid my friend Relaine? I'm pretty much done for today's stream. It's already 10 p.m. It's already 10 p.m. So I don't really much for so I don't really have much time to finish up another commission or anything. Right. So let's try doing a raid for someone. Why not? And I always forget, how do I raid someone though? I've done this a few times already. I always end up messing things up. Like a Dynamax raid from Pokemon. I'll find our address at 2, send our militia. I'm not gonna do that much. Where's the raid button? Alright, that's swatting. Now, if it's your personal militia, true. It should be /raid. That I don't really like doing that /raid. I don't like that because I have to like type in the name for that. I like there should be a button here. Hold on. A stream editor thing. That's what I'm looking for. Hold on. Together. Raid channel. Here we go. Found it. Took a while. Alright, so in terms of like stream of rating, let's just try to make her. Let's go in with like a stream thing. Let's just say Matt Attack. Matt Attack. I think she'd probably like it. she'll laugh at that one. So, thanks for all tuning into my stream, folks. I hope you all enjoyed. Let's have fun rating. 3, 2, 1. And go.